Good day. Thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Dinner Royalty. As I said, I really appreciate the fact that you clicked on my video. I ask that you watch it in its entirety. I do believe you'll find some beneficial information as well as some encouragement within. I would like to thank everyone and anyone who subscribes to my channel. If you like and comment on my videos, I greatly appreciate it, so thank you. Today I wanted to encourage you to take care of yourself. We need to learn to take care of ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's a time now that's really uncertain, and we have to learn how to trust ourselves, trust God, and we have to take time for ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to eat healthy. You know, um, in society now, it's all type of processed foods, fast foods, and just things that are really unhealthy for us. And those things are causing us to get sick, diseases and cancers and all type of things. And the truth is, God has given us everything we need. Um, the fruits, the vegetables, organic meats, things like that, um, herbs, different supplements that you can take as well that can all help in, you know, um, as far as eating healthy. You want to make sure that you're constantly detoxifying your body, drinking lemon water, maybe mixing some ginger, all type of things in there, to make sure that you're constantly flushing out your your system. Your digestive tract is a very important part of who you are, your life, your health. It's very important. A good gut health is good health in general, because you're constantly detoxifying your body, and your body isn't being bombarded with a whole bunch of poisons and toxins at once. Um, you also want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself mentally. Of course, there's a lot of mental health issues and things like that going on nowadays, and people are depressed, stressed, anxious, full of anxiety, worries, and that's because we're not taking time for ourselves. We're constantly bombarding ourselves with a whole bunch of different information. All of the things that's on TV, the news, all that fear-based propaganda. The things that we see on social media. You know, a lot of us feel are comparing our lives to people who are really pretty much living false lives on social media. We look at a few minute video and see people putting up their best lives, and we think to ourselves that we want to be like them, and we're comparing ourselves to them, realizing that we don't need to be them. We just need to learn how to be ourselves, how to love ourselves, how to take care of ourselves. Because once learn how to love yourself and take care of yourself, you will you won't have to worry about the next person. You won't care what they think. You will be very satisfied and appreciative and grateful for where you are in your life. You'll have an understanding that even though you may not be where you want to be, you're just happy to be in the present moment. We also need to take care of ourselves spiritually. We all living in whether you believe it or not, a spiritual world. We are just in this physical body, but we are actually spiritual beings sent here from the Most High. And we definitely have to make sure that we have our connection with God, or whatever it is that you believe in. Because at the end of the day, we are the creation. We are not the creator. So we have to be in tune with our creator so that we can understand and know our purpose. The creator has our best interest in mind. God is a God of love, a God of truth. And we live in a very deceptive world where this reality is based on a bunch of lies. We live in a very disgusting, wicked, sinful world, and people are out for themselves. And a lot of times we get caught up in things that we have no business in. We get caught up with people that we have no business dealing with. people who don't have our best interests in heart. They're just out to manipulate, seek out to rob, steal, destroy, and to destroy us. So we need to be able to really, you know, be able to depend on ourselves, be able to be alone, be able to not be distracted by all of these things that are going on. We need to find some kind of peace, some kind of comfortability with ourselves, regardless of what is going on in the external world. You know, as I said, we live in a very deceptive world, and this world is based off of lies. You know, this is the Satan has dominion over this world, and this world is crumbling really fast. You know, things are falling apart very fast. You know, our economy is falling. Um, you know, the stock market, our government. There's so-called, you know, wars about to happen. There's so-called famines and, you know, different, you know, weather disasters, and we're going to start seeing things that we've never seen before. And a lot of these things are going to be pure deception. They're going to appear to be a way in which they really are not. And unless we're taking time with ourselves, getting to know God, building a relationship with God, or whatever source it is that you get your intuition from within, then you may be tricked to go down the wrong road. You know, they say the road to success or the road to heaven is very narrow, but the road to destruction or the road to hell is very wide. So the truth is, we got to be very careful of the things we're taking in, the things that we're focused on. A lot of us are focused on other people's lives, on comparing ourselves to other people, when we need to really be focused on ourselves and the things that we want in our lives. We have to just have tunnel vision and be focused on the things that we want, the people that we want to become, the things that we want to grow. You know, we tend to have these different thoughts, these fears, you know, these different negative thoughts that we just don't want to happen in our lives, and we focus on those constantly, and before you know it, those things come to life. So we can't focus on those things, because whatever we focus on grows. We want to be able to manifest the things that we want in our lives, and that takes us to be able to focus on who we are, focus on the things that we want, to understand ourselves, to understand and build our relationship with God, so that we can understand our purpose. You know, God is our creator. God is the creator. He knows our purpose. He can help you find your identity and who you truly are. So it's definitely time to focus on yourself and get in tune, really in tune, and have really in tune with your intuition. Because when different things are happening in this world, you're going to want to be able to trust yourself. You're going to want to be able to not follow the trend, not follow the crowd. Because as I said, the road to destruction is wide. The road to success or heaven is very narrow. So you're going to have to be able to walk away from the crowd. You're going to have to be able to do the things that most people are not going to do. You're going to have to be able to love yourself and have self-respect enough to stand on your own. To be able to stand on your own, stand in what you believe in, no matter what. No matter what anyone else has to say, you don't need anyone else's validation. As long as you have your validation from God, you don't need anything else. You are a special being. You are unique. You don't need to follow the crowd. You don't need to follow the trend. In fact, that is probably the worst thing that you possibly can do. So get in tune with yourself. Learn how to feel and understand your intuition, because this world is based on lies and deception. The things that we see on television, the things that we see on social media, the things that we hear out of our celebrities, our politicians, our world leaders' mouths, they are all lies. pretty much all lies. So we have to be able to go to the source. That's the Most High. He is the truth. God is truth. So I hope this message reaches you in love. I hope this message reaches you in peace. And I'm out. Dinner Royalty.